At least according to my computer, it's officially 2 o'clock. Or whatever time it is in your time zone when it's 2 o'clock here. Let's do an alphabet stream. Today, we'll begin with 46. According to my computer, it's oh dear, I'm hearing myself. Hold on. That's not good. Whatever time it is in your time zone when it's 2. There we go. That was a mistake. Okay, at least I know it's actually live and my voice should be at least audible. So today, 46-TH Slayer Adventure. I assume that's because apostrophes aren't allowed in hold names or weren't at some point. And we might get to 89th Slayer as well. So, by Slava, you play as 46th Slayer. Puzzles are challenging and interesting. Well, those are my favorite kinds of puzzles. Let's see. I'm just going to enjoy the groove for a second. Okay. Old territory of Empire. Have cutscene. Boring system. Why indeed would you have a system where you have to cut the mud and someone has to regrow it? Imperial Underground. Actually, 46th Slayer was sent to scout the underground of Old Empire. Imperial Underground, the entrance. Slayer looks really ugly. Like somehow uglier than Beethrow. Didn't let me go that way for a second. Okay, what are these doors? Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. You want the player to power token, but don't feel like really requiring it of them very much. When you want the player to not exploit power token business. What is my goal here? Just kill the roaches? So I guess I want these guys to block for me. Okay. Just gonna naively assign them to the north and hope for the best. Ooh, was that a bump sound? That's an entertaining sound. Is that an official sound, or did someone have to make that? Well, no, it must be an official sound, because there's no way to make a custom bump sound as far as I know. Well, that almost works. Except in all the ways in which it doesn't work. This might not be a good way to set them up. Let's see. Sure. It's just kind of interesting because in the official holds you would never hear these sounds because you never play as a Slayer in the official holds. Okay. That way. That might do it. He sounds like he's actually stubbed his toe on something. I don't know. Clicking doesn't appear to do anything. Oh well. I know Beethrow does like the Warcraft 2 thing where he's like, I'm this person. I'm Beethrow. Blah blah blah. Okay, stop with the rasping death voice. I'm really tired of it. Okay. So that one didn't work either. Why are these golems trying to kill the Slayer anyway? They usually ignore Slayers. I guess the power token just attracts monsters. I have a theory that maybe the reason Smite Masters get attacked by monsters is because they actually eat power tokens for breakfast. I'm doing a poor job with this particular rock golem. There we go. I should know better. Feels like my biggest problem is that I'm facing the wrong way when I get out. So maybe put a guy here. Should I be blocking the south? That seems much more difficult to accomplish. But if I could... No, if I block the south too far, then... this may be a problem. First room in this hold. It does seem interesting, but it might actually be too challenging. Okay. Just try to block the west as much as possible. I mean, nothing from the south can really get at me because of the orb, mostly. And because of the wall, I'll be going east to right away. So let's see, where do I want you? About... not exactly there. I'm not sure I can place the golem there if he's not the first one or the second one. Let's try again. Alright, sure. Sure. Let's see. There. I just can't get them into this corridor at all. I'll just make a straight wall there. That almost doesn't work. It almost works, but doesn't work. That death sound takes forever. Maybe I should try a different room. I'm clearly no good at that one. Well, Ontliches and goblins are here. It looks like Imperial servants asked me to check this underground for some reason. Okay. Sure, I guess. I get the impression that's not how I was supposed to do that. If I touch the power token but don't push the thing, then I can have a goblin around and the goblin will do something and everybody will be upset. Especially me. Because this goblin has to go on that button, I guess. But also it has to block the Ontlich, with me facing completely the other way, which is a giant pain. Ugh. I don't see that working. Maybe that reason was they wanted to murder you, because this is like a deliberately constructed death trap right here. That can't be it. Gotta do something with the goblin. Like, I'm okay when it comes to manipulating goblins into a position where I can kill them, but when it comes to putting them and keeping them in a place where it's convenient for me to have them there, and not having them just run up and kill me from the behind, not so good at that. What do I even do here? No matter, there's nowhere to place this goblin. He'll just continually be like 2 or 3 tiles away, way too close to do what I need him to do without also killing me. That is a long, annoying death sound. And I'm going to keep hearing it. Because of course I am. That would help, wouldn't it? Would almost help. It would help if I could have the goblin on one side and sort of be facing partially the other way. That's not what I wanted. Nope. I'm so glad pushing R kills that sound, because that's a really annoying sound. Well, at least you haven't seen the last of me as short. Like, this sound was originally created for the Slayer, and the Slayer died really longly and dramatically because he was the Slayer. He was like the final boss of the Hold. And it was like, oh wow, you actually beat the guy you couldn't ever beat. But now it's like... Okay, there we go. I managed to solve a room in this hold. Oh, but I forgot something. Hold on, I need you for something. Come with me. Don't do that, come with me. Get on, thank you, bye. I solved a room. 22nd place. And we're back to this room, which I still don't know how to fix. And everything else is behind this room. Logically, I would assume that means that this has a whole bunch more place the rock golems so that roaches can't eat you puzzles. Well, that's probably not why it's like this. I don't know why it's like this, but that's probably not it. I'd be happy to know how to do it with with 3. Oh, did you make this? I think this is the first time I've had someone who made the hold actually here. Yeah. There's approximately 9 places that I can put the golems in that's useful at all. And I feel like I've already tried like 6 configurations of those 9 places, so I guess I'll figure it out by exhaustion sooner or later. That didn't work. I could do this if there weren't Ormites right here. Why are there Ormites right here? So, where have I not tried putting them? Where is a sensible place to put them that I haven't already tried putting them? More specifically, like, that's not right. Yeah. Like that. So, there maybe? If I weren't facing the wrong way, that would work. I'm always facing the wrong way. You're in the way. Come on. Go where I need you to go and don't go anywhere else. You too. I can't get to the space just northwest of the orb. There's no way to put a golem there. He'll just kill me if I try. So you made this hold, or is that right? Let me try something. I may take a hint in a moment if this doesn't help. So I think this is the very first time the person who made the hold has actually been watching the stream. I don't think Kieran Miller was watching when I played his one. I mean, I could if I could get into position to do that, but it's rather hard. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have killed that guy there. I don't know where 822 is. 822 is way the heck over here? That doesn't seem particularly useful. So I probably can't do it while facing this way. Let's just try a couple of random places. Let's see what this does. No, that's probably not it. Okay. Which means I should have put it somewhere else. Nope. I feel bad because I'm clearly playing sloppily when I keep bumping into things like that. I can't turn all the way around. I can't turn all the way around, so that's not right. That can't be it. Stream delay means I don't know which spot you're talking about. Oh well. That didn't work. Oh. Well, that's hopelessly simple now that now that I've done it. Now that I've had it basically tell me how to do it. Although the main problem now is that they are on both sides of me, and if I try to kill one side, the other side will kill me, so I probably need to put the third golem somewhere to make this functional. Maybe not. Yeah. Close. Let's just do that. Okay, your turn to die. And at least thanks to that I can see a little more of this. Because I was just going to be stuck there. Is that just a checkerboard of platforms? Okay. There we go. So this opens that, this opens that, this is closed by that, essentially, and this button opens that, which is also closed by that. There is an awful lot of triggers around here. So I can pull out the glitch, and what is my goal? I guess if I push this button, I would really like him to go hit this button for me so I can carry on, push this thing, and go out there. But couldn't I just... Oh wait, no, I can't just. Okay. So there sure are glitch in this room. Don't know what to make of that. It doesn't appear necessary, but maybe I'm misunderstanding something. I'll find out in about 2 seconds. Okay, well, first of all, that won't work. There are not... There are 6 spaces here that I'd have to block, and there's only 4 things to block with, so that can't possibly be the way to do it. The only other way I can think is to somehow get an glitch to hit this button, but in order to do that I have to let one free and then keep it far enough away without also hitting a mirror that it'll do what I need it to do. I guess I can make that work. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. And then I presume I just need to place the mirrors so that he doesn't walk into an unreachable area. And maybe not be an idiot while I'm at it. Don't do that. Yeah, that's fine, you can do that. Okay, that about does it. Did I do it right? Is that what you intended? Oh, we're missing something. I could just exit to the south instead, and he won't hang himself on a... There we go. I hope that's what it was supposed to work like. That was nice. I'm not sure why there were 2 glitch besides just symmetry. I mean, I'm not complaining about anything more than... I don't really... Deadly 46th Slayer. You're not allowed to touch power token. If you do this, we will smite you. Yeah, sure, whatever. What was I saying? Oh, right. I don't feel... I'm not the kind of person who, when playing a room, feels like there were 6 spaces of the wall though, not 4. Like, you look, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Anyway, did you not know that there were apostrophe keys that you could push? Or like, actually I think 46th Slayer isn't supposed to have any kind of punctuation, but anyway. Back to what I was trying to say. I'm generally of the opinion that there's no problem with having more things in the room than you strictly need. I mean, there's such a thing as a red herring, you know? Okay, what is this room about, really? I guess I need to hit buttons. By the way, does this say anything? It says player. Yeah, so this is a room where I have to double stab something, and then I guess these exist. I don't know what to do about those. I guess that's what the adders are for. Let's go for that double stab, which I will almost certainly fail. I don't need both of you around to double stab for me. I just need one of you to cooperate. I mean, unless I was supposed to make both of these. Unless I was supposed to make both of them hit the tar at the same time, which just seems unnecessarily hard. Manipulating somebody with a sword into double stabbing is consistently a pain, unless that somebody is just yourself from Time Clone business. Like, even mimics are a pain to try and double stab with. Well, that's an interesting event. You see that? I think that tar baby moved on top of me, but I killed it. Okay, I must have started wrong. Let's try again. Yes, I'm deadly, so I don't care what you say I'm allowed to do, and oh, I was supposed to be pushing facing right. It is really weird to be playing a sworded-like player character that can also body kill. It enables you just that little bit more maneuverability when trying to do things, when trying to kill things. I mean, a body kill is a kind of a vulnerable position, but anyway. I'm just not fond of trying to double stab things with things that I don't really have full control over, or at least partial control over. And I don't feel like I have very good control over guards, personally. Like, I know what I'm doing if I just need him to be at a certain place, or sometimes even to stab a thing. But to get him to stab something while I'm stabbing something, and facing a certain way, and making it all work out just right, that's trouble for me. Like, there's no way to get him to do it from here. I have to ring him around the rosy and do something else, and I don't even know. That's satisfying, though. I'm bad at making guards dance. I'm better at Omflich because I can clearly see which... I don't know. Omflich, you turn an Omflich around by being really close to it. And you turn a guard around by being sort of awkwardly close to it, but not where it can backswipe you, which is a completely different experience. Okay. I don't think that's far enough away. I went through advanced concepts, but I still have no intuition for where I need to move to make a guard continue to turn. Perfect. Oh, don't tell me I need this stupid guard for anything else. I know what I need. What I need is for these adders to stand on those things, so I can stab them later. Oh, one of these guys has to eat something. I find that if there aren't too many restrictions on what I'm allowed to, on how much I'm allowed to try within the room without going backwards in time repeatedly, I can often just fiddle things into position sometimes that were maybe supposed to be clever manipulation puzzles. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So I think I need 3 tail adder, and there are 3 roaches over here, all of which are on force arrows. Okay. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. That's much easier. I was thinking I would have to undo all the way back to the guard being around and then have him get eaten by the adder without letting him stab the adder while I was at it. That poppies are Empire's servants. Why did they attack me? Something strange is going on. Something strange is going on here. Okay. Okay, that's just a way back button. Was there a door from here? No. So I think this is the only way to go. I think. 38th place. Not bad. Oh look, a whole complete wall. A master wall. Master wall. I'm gonna bump into it. No, I'm not. Sorry. I don't know. Weird. I had some kind of fit. I'm sorry. Anyway. What's this? Oh, I can't go there. Why are there power tokens for going through that tunnel area? Oh, I didn't think about that either. Okay. Well, I'd better examine this room because it has doors and plates and things. This closes the way in. It opens the way for the roaches to attack. There's a mirror there. There's like 6 Ontlich in the room. This button opens 2 Ontlich. I need to probably carry the mirror all the way from in here to over there. And I probably need these guys for something. Yeah, okay. Should I take out the mirror first, or just stick the Ontlich in place first? I guess you can tell which one I'm actually going to do, but I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to do. I guess it doesn't really matter what I'm supposed to do if I do it. No, get off of it. Come off of it. Don't be a jerk. So like a guard in that exact same position relative to me would have backswiped me like 16 different ways to Sunday. But an Ontlich is much friendlier to turn around to where you want him to face. I think I've messed myself up here. I don't do that. I guess I could carry a roach out and try putting that on the last one. No, this isn't too hard. I'm just facing the wrong way. I know how to fix that. Well, I might not know how to fix that, but I know how to start to try to fix it. That hiss sound seems loud on my computer. I hope it's not that annoying on the stream. I'm just not gonna... Okay, let's see. Go back. Let's try it from here. You need to not be doing that. Okay. I need is to be a good distance away and not facing the wrong direction. That's the wrong direction to be facing. Okay. Perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Now I can just do this. And he sits exactly where I need him to. Alright. And I'm going to save on a checkpoint like 6 or 7 times, because I'm inevitably going to be pressing R numerous times while trying to solve this part. That's on a force arrow. Okay, this just looks insane. How is this supposed to work? I was under the impression I was supposed to use the mirror for something, but it's not doing anything with it. Someone could have told me that force arrow was on, that mirror was on a force arrow, and I wasn't supposed to be doing that sooner, perhaps. I'm not happy particularly about having to try and put an Omflich in there and somehow make it useful, because Omfliches are not particularly useful against roach hordes, is my experience. I'm not that stressed. I just find there are categories of puzzle that I express distaste for but still feel happy. Actually, to be honest, the way I play video games in general is if I'm really having fun and it's a challenging thing, I sound really angry and upset with it, but actually I'm not. But like on reflection later, I'm like, oh, that was fun. I should do it again sometime. It's not how I am with all games, but if something was frustrating, if something strikes the right balance of being challenging without being cheap or stupid, that tends to be how I react to it. Like, in the moment, I'll sound like I really hated it, but later on, if you ask me, I'd be like, oh, that was a great game. I don't know, maybe that's this, maybe this is something else. Maybe I just... Why won't you go in the freaking room? Go in the room! Stop doing that and go in the room. Go, stay... No. Get back in your hole. Not that hole, the other one. Well, it's like if I get upset enough, I'll not just push R, but hold it down, because like sometimes I feel such a wave of frustration I just want the game to start all over again, and sometimes I don't realize I'm actually making it more difficult and frustrating that way. So it's like a safeguard against that. Huh. I see Omflich actually have kind of a weird Western preference when it comes to that situation. Okay. Am I far enough? Why was this so easy the first 2 times? From nearly exactly the same position. I was in almost exactly the same, like... What did I do right the first 2 times? Because this is exactly the same action, I'm just doing it wrong. I've been making a very simple hold with lots of roaches, and I discovered that it's incredibly easy if you have brain around to just drag around a large entourage of roaches just right behind you for as long as you want, going in a big wide circle and putting them wherever you want them. I mean, you can't really kill them that way without some help, but you can really... Okay. Let's see. We'll try that. I just honestly can't remember how I did this the first 2 times. I did it without thinking about it. Is that the right western wall? Because that seems really tough to put it on. Okay. Maybe He's just gonna step to the southeast, isn't he? Oh. Okay. Ah. I just scratched my ear and it hurts now. Oh, do I only need one? Do I only need two? If I only need two, then I can forget about figuring out how to make this one work and just stick it on his button. Let's try it. Whatever. There's not very many spots to put them in, and it's not very easy to put them in those spots. I mean, it's not very easy to pick where they land because of how they like to exist a certain way. Like, once you've got it going in there, there's really not much to do but just hope it lands where you want it to. Okay, here we go. This is almost what I want. This is not really what I want, but... Oh no, that's good enough. Okay. Have a wall of Omtlich on a mirror. I don't think that's the right way to face. No. Wait. No, I can't body kill if I'm not... I can't kill any of the Omtlich. So... Now what? And there's nowhere else to really put them but there. I don't know what else to do here. I have 1, 2, 3 sensible options out of like 6. How? Okay, whatever. Let's see. If I kill that guy, then how do I push the buttons? I guess I have a mirror for that. Are you sure this was a good idea? Oh, hold on. Double kill. Beefro can't pull off simultaneously kills very often. Ugh. Can't pull off simultaneous kills on his own very often. Okay. Yeah, this seems like it'll work. I know how to put roaches on pressure plates, and that Omtlich will just come out at some point. Get on the plate. And no, okay. This might be slightly tougher than anticipated. Oh yeah, I have to use the mirror on the stupid northeast section, right? So how do I get out of this position without the Omtlich being stuck in here forever? Like, there's nowhere to do anything with them. Like, I guess I could kill both of them and then leave with the roaches, but then I can't take the mirror with me because I'm too busy being chased by roaches. This is a nice little decoration down in the bottom right corner. I'm fond of it. Mildly cathartic. Just how I have a possibility space of 11 tiles, and I don't see how to use any of them to get the mirror out of here without killing everything else. If there had been 5 Umplage out there to begin with, then this would be fine. I could just leave 2 of them in their holes and come back and deal with the rest later. I feel like I can just... I mean, I've done 6 rooms. It's a good first impression. I like this, but I think it requires more thought. Or it has some things... It has... I know what it is. It's... Like, if you look at this room, for example, it had like 3 different steps. And it feels like... feels like this room is kind of like that. It has like 6 different steps, and if you don't understand what you need for the last step and you don't keep that in mind the whole time, then you'll do poorly on the earlier step and just have to restart the whole room. I think that's probably my only real complaint, is I guess each of the major steps could really be a puzzle all its own. Like just getting the Umplage to the haven here, and then maybe taking the mirror out to put it on a button would be an interesting puzzle. I don't know. I feel like I'd like to try another one, go on to the next one. Hopefully that's not too offensive. Oh, is there a room to the south? There is a room to the south of something. Alright, I'll give that room a try. And then probably move to the next hold. Yeah, just push the button. It's very simple. Oh, gel, okay. I like gel, okay. I like Jello. Person whose name is the letter K. This will open 3 Umplage, which I don't want. This... need to destroy all the gel to open the way to that guy. And I probably want to place at least 1-2 gel babies in positions that prevent the Umplage from doing anything to them. So let's see. Is that a good place? No. I need to have 2 of you here. I need to have 2 of you here and not being idiots. Actually, that's fine, actually. That's right. That's good. That's where I want. Okay, now... get out of there. Get out of dodge. Don't need you. Oh yeah, there's a small problem there. That's a bit of an issue. I guess I should be smart about it and remember that I can body kill. If you wanted a drinking game with this particular hold, you could take a shot every time you forget that you can body kill. Because body kill is very important in this hold. And just destroy a couple of simple gel piles. Unless there's a trap that I'm missing. Oh hey! That's quite a sound. Oh. Yeah, you just do that then. I guess their move orders really lined up well for that. Okay, this was fun. Nice and simple, really. I feel like I said simple in kind of an aggressive way that sounded bad. Anyway. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with what I've tried of this place. Let's try the next location. 89th Slayer. Oh, this is actually like a sequel, I guess? You play is just appeared in the world. What? Okay, Okay, I'm sorry. As I've mentioned before, poor grammar I find hilarious. I find it difficult to resist giggling while reading poor grammar. I'm not being judgmental, I just can't help it. Uplay is just appeared in the world 89th Slayer, and you must solve some test puzzles. Vats Labs. Vats Labs? Which is it? Place where Slayer is born. Okay. Stagger. Stagger. He's done! 89th! Slayer, copy of 39th! I must tell about it! Stagger. 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 Place where new Slayers show their skills. Okay. All new Slayers must be checked in examination tests! Hey, come back here, I want to stab you. First place tie. Special test for 89th Slayer. As you have a future, you must learn basic things about killing sordid guys. Base and using them. Wait, what did he say? and using them in your purpose. The very first room in the hold. The very first room in the hold is a double stab puzzle. I'm so happy. Die. Not that way. Not me, you. That's fine. Okay. Now I just need to get... Why are those kind of... Those tar babies look unusually translucent, or is that just me? Anyway. Let's see. Ooh. How do I get him far enough away from me in this room? There's barely any space or obstacles. And there's just this thing. And he's just gonna skirt around it easy as you please. Well, maybe I can make this work. Yeah, okay, that's not too hard. I don't know why, this gave me a lot less trouble than the last one. I mean, I haven't completed it yet, but I managed both double stabs. And then it's just a matter of remembering I can body kill. Okay. The next thing you must learn are mirrors and platforms. Now learn it. Vatmasters. Are there Vatmasters canonically? Or what would the canonical name for a Vatmaster be, I wonder? So is my first goal to get rid of this enormous flood of babies, not babies, water skippers? Because it seems like they're going to be a massive pain in any efforts I make to make use of mirrors. I can't backslide on a platform. It's, so in Vithra's Awakening, where you can jump by attempting to step off into a pit, the fact that you can't backswipe off platforms actually becomes to your benefit. That sounds interesting, right? Maybe not. Oh, I wasn't watching the screen, I was just pushing the buttons I thought I needed to push. Oh look, it's a much simpler, it's exactly the last part of the... What is going on here? Did I have to leave a baby? Did I have to leave something alive over there? That's a pain. I guess you can stay. That one nest. One nest doesn't produce that many skippers. So I can probably handle one skipper's worth of nest. Yeah, sure. That's what I was saying. That's not at all what I was saying. Anyway. Yeah, you guys just hang out over there, sure. Hope this is right. And that's that. It's just a matter of reaching the other side again. I was trying to be fancy and body kill a nest, but then I remembered that you can't body kill onto water. So I think I learned them. I guess. Am I still staggering? Should I be saying stagger every few minutes? The final thing is Wraithwing usage, as they aren't able to press plates. You must use them whizzily. One est bat master. Oh, Wraithwings. Just get out of my face. Just go. Go. Don't do that. Go. How many do I need? Do I need 3? Do I need 2? Is 1 enough? Can I get rid of the others and just push this one wherever it is I need it? I hope this is what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't have any clue what I was supposed to be doing. Do I want him... Do I want to push you in the way of that guy so he doesn't push a button that does a thing that I don't want it to do? Yeah. This is some numbered Slayer, 89th Slayer something. I don't know. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That was great because I didn't have to do anything but kill 2 Wraithwings and push the other one into place. That was great for that. While other Slayer are trying to solve examination puzzles, I had only 3. So do I go this way? Do I go that way? Did I really... Why do I need to... That was a weird comment. Like, oh hi, what's this? This room looks like it was supposed to have an event in it, but it doesn't. There's nobody here. Wait. Setting-wise, how do people get to their desks in this room? Like, is this an office that caved in? Is this like a classroom that caved in at some point and they just decided to leave it that way? Because the Empire is the Empire? Oh well. Sometimes you look at decorations and you just think, oh, that looks nice, but other times you look at them and you're like, how does that work? Is that in the setting? 89th entered VAT Labs again. Okay. Was I supposed to do this? It looks like lower labs point. Well, this looks like some custom graphics. Am I supposed to... Okay. I don't think I was really supposed to be here. Oh well. Whoa, what? What did it just say? I think it just told me it was uploading a score to CaravelNet, which doesn't make any sense because that room should obviously be non-scoreable, right? Double stab. I thought there are only 3 puzzles. What do I have to do fast? What do I have to do fast? If I'm... Oh no. Oh. This might be my breaking point, because I am not that fast. I don't know how to be that fast, let's put it that way. I have an entire partially finished hold on being fast, like do things in 30 turns or you lose. And I still don't think I can handle this. Well, every other puzzle in this hole has been nice. I don't think I like this one. Unless there's some hidden, really lots of slowness to... Oh my gosh. I can't even get out from under him now. I'm too busy thinking about that other pile of tar. I have to not just make him kill this pile of tar, but also, like, wasn't there a part about mirrors or Wraithwings? Why couldn't that be on the final exam? I feel strongly inclined to move to another one, but all the rooms up until here were very nice. Were very good, even the one that had... Oh my gosh, why? Stop that! I'm just gonna go around in circles forever. Because I don't know how to make a guard stand still from this close by. I mean, that would be faster if I could know how to do it. But I don't know how to do it. Why is there a vision token? There's nothing under the tar. I always feel a little weird when I hit a vision token, but there is actually nothing under the tar for it to be visioned. So, like, you see my dilemma here. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Okay, come on, do the other thing with me. Thank you. There. Good. Okay. Now I exit forever. Sending room conquer solutions to server. Dear OD is informing me that it is not responding. Connection could not be established to complete an upload. Don't worry about it. Whoa, hi. 89th exited labs forever, maybe. Now he is in Imperial Grounds. Huh. Okay. Guess that's the place where I am. Oh, it's not Little Lab. I should choose the way. I must find Old Man and slay him. What? How I'm sad. Hey, can you help me? How, Worm? My dungeon was taken by evil monsters. Please, please, kill them. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna not go that way. Wait, is this your dungeon, or was that your dungeon? This is a nice graphic. Although, of course, it irks my brain that they're not reflected, like this one isn't facing right and that one facing left, or vice versa. Hi, guys. Let me come in, worms? You're not allowed. I should probably stop that. Okay. Please, come in. My dungeon is close. Just go downstairs. Did he just stand on top of the door before going in? Well, I'm gonna push this button a few times. Do you have anything to say? Oh, is this a General Slayer, or... No, okay. Alright. Well, without even going to the next room, dungeon place, I feel like I've got a good impression of this place. This isn't too bad. It's easier than the last one. Hopefully no one minds if I go on to the next one. I feel like I've had a decent go-through part of this one. Let's see. Abel's Abel's Hold by Pekka. Deep under the mountains of doom is the dungeons of horrors. However, this is not a story about that dreadful place. This is a story about the time our heroic Delver took a quick job to clean the two levels of Duke Abel's basement. Okay, sure. Oh, cool. Nice to know. Snaky serpents. Our heroic Delver was greeted with a serpentine hiss and a very special kind of silence. That was the kind of silence evil eyes are known to make, because they are silent in a very special way. An experienced Delver can tell. I want to borrow this line for a level in Beethro's Awakening based on eyes, when that comes to be a thing. And anyway, Why do I have the feeling that this serpent has some brothers and sisters in these premises? It's got that kind of a smug look, I guess. Was that an okay Beethro impression? It was probably a terrible one. Okay, so... Okay, how do I... This is a puzzle where you have to use the evil eyes to kill the serpent somehow. Because, you know, serpent, there's nowhere to put the serpent. My best bet would be to make the snake make the snake eat itself a little bit. And then maybe... Yeah, go that way, thank you. We've got a much smaller problem. Get the snake to be a smaller problem, and then push it into that northern corridor, and try and pull a thing out. I turned puzzle mode on so I could see the evil eye visions because a vision token isn't here, and because I'm terrified of running into those things. Anyway. So, I'm not particularly good at making active evil eyes kill a snake for me. Maybe I'll skip this room for now. Come back to it later. Can I do that? That seems like a thing I can do. Oh boy. That's a long snake. These guys aren't silent, they make chittering sounds. Why couldn't he hear that from outside? Do I need the snake to help me with this? Is that what we're doing? Oh boy. What do I do with this? Like, yeah, I've got a snake to block the way, but I've also got a snake to try and eat me all the time. I should just be facing east to begin with, because it doesn't matter to a snake which way you're facing. Oh, can you imagine a monster that cares which way Beethro is facing? Like it behaves differently if you're facing northwest from if you're facing east? Yeah, this is a great idea. I'm not going to get myself killed this way at all. I mean, we have get orientation now. It's not very hard to get players X and O. It's not hard to get players O to begin with. I'm so bad at this. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm so bad at this. Okay, is that... No. Don't do that. Go, get out of here. Go. Keep going. Trap me in, not yourself. Oh gosh. This is not going well. This is Abel's Dungeon, or Abel's Hold, or something like that. This is made by Many-Handed, aka names I forgot, but Pekka, aka Pekka. There's just too much snake here, and there should be just enough snake, but there's just too much for me. Maybe I should make it shorter and then use it to block things? I just don't know how to make a path for myself to get out while also blocking off the roaches. I think there's just too much snake. I mean, but even blocking just some of them is really hard. Mobile walls. When I'm building a room, it always bugs me the way that too wide walls look, because it's like I don't know. It just looks like the edge of a wall. to me sometimes. It doesn't look right to me, so I always try to make every single wall be either 1 or 3. That's not gonna work out, is it? Well, it might work. I'm not blocking enough roaches that way. Maybe I could do exactly the same thing, but without shortening the snake first. What irks me the most about this is I gotta do this twice. I gotta do this in the west side of the room too, and that's before I can do anything else. Yeah, that seems fine, I guess. What are evil why are evil numbers? Why are even numbers bad? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. No. Okay. Don't do that. You hear what happens. If a room is based on snake manipulation of any kind, I spend about half of my time doing the room. I spend about half my... Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. What was I saying? Whenever a room involves snake manipulation, I spend about half my time solving the room saying, no, don't do that. Or some variations thereof. I should be facing west. Side. No! Not that west. The other west. No. Maybe this way? Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. It just still... I don't like doing the same thing twice, or what feels like a very similar thing twice. Unless it's really genuinely very different the second time, which it's kind of not here. Let's see if I can push this into a good position again. Yeah, I think I can do it. Now all I have to do is somehow make that snake die to roaches, I guess. Because there is no convenient place to kill it in this whole room. None whatsoever. Like, I know that snakes prefer one way and then they prefer the other every 5 turns, but I'm not able to unconsciously internalize that the way that I can internalize things like vertical preference, which is a very simple to state rule. Like, snakes do this thing at this time and do that thing at that time, and they do this other stuff when they want to do the other... no. I can't... That's too much information for me to make sense of all at once. Like, I can understand, you know, tar cuts this way, mud cuts that way, gel cuts this way. That's fine. It's like they're the 3 different ways you could imagine cutting a broken wall, for example. And they're all 3... And it's like you have a very clear indication of what's a corner, what's an inside corner, because it's all kind of round-shaped. There's just nothing intuitive about the way that snakes are presented that makes it feel sensible that they do things on different turns. I don't know. Maybe... Okay, I know what I can do. I'll just sit here until the roaches form up like that. Yeah, that's totally what I was planning to do, and not an accident from planning to do something probably harder. Okay. I passed the entrance examination, despite not making it through the very first room. Hi, Queen. Do you want to die? Oh, 3 queens. It's my understanding that it would be a good idea to kill 2 out of 3 queens and then worry about killing the snake. Because less queens is always better. agree. I had an idea once for a monster that would be like wolves, but in DROD. The idea is that when a wolf starts out a room, it starts it out asleep. And if the player gets within, like, you know, that magic 5x5 square that is smell range for most monsters. What was I saying? Oh. And then if any target gets within what is smell range for most monsters, then it wakes up. Or if any of them are awake and come within range of each other, they wake themselves up. And then they try to flank the player, or they try to flank their target, but maybe in a way that's not stupid, like Wraithwing movement. Like, they don't run away, but they do try to kind of work together, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it with the north one instead, as someone suggested. That was about on the beat of the music. Yeah, just, no, don't do that. Keep going north. Keep going north. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, stay north, please. Stay very north. Ah, that was one turn away from just spawning a roach directly on its path, directly where I needed it to stick that thing in place for just as long as I needed. Perfect. What is this? So, I'm gonna try something very simple and naive. Just see what happens. Like, why do I even need her for something? Do I even need that snake for anything? I don't feel like I do. Like, am I missing something? I probably just can't kill the Wraithwing because this platform is too short. Which means I was supposed to somehow make the snake come all the way up to the north, and okay. And I bet it matters how quickly it comes along, too. That's not right. How do I even do that? Like, I guess I need this to help me. It'll probably come up this way at some point if I give it a path. Maybe. Okay. Maybe like this, like that. So all I do now is wait, and that's not good. That's not good. I do have to not be cooperative. I have to go all the way back so I can drop one trapdoor. Now I don't remember what all else I did. So Great. I think I did this. Do I really need all that extra fluff though? Will this work? Yeah, it looks like this will work. Okay. Stay where you are. You'll just slide across the way. I must be doing this wrong. Where do I want him? I need the Wraithwing to be in a row I can kill it in, so this one. But I also need him to be up against the snake in a way that's useful, not stupid. Maybe... okay, there. Alright. That was nice. I made 35th place. It wasn't even a tie. Happy smiley face tar stuff, happy fun times. Let's push a button and hope that the snakes collide in a way that kills one of them. Because I refuse to kill two snakes. I refuse to try and manipulate a bunch of tar babies and two snakes. So I just need this guy to make me a hole for that guy to sit in for 2 turns, and then we'll be good. We'll be better at least. Yeah. That's an awful lot of checkpoints. To a person who turned checkpoint visibility off, this room would be lost. That decoration of this room would be lost on them. But not on me. I like to know where the checkpoints are. I want to know why the OC Remix community hasn't been going to town on every single song in the DROD soundtrack already. I mean, there's lots of good music. Like, if they can make an entire 3 CD album off of Sonic CD, they can make a few songs from Deadly Rooms of Death. Sonic CD is not a very good Sonic game in my experience. I found Sonic 3 and Knuckles to be like the good Sonic game. What am I talking about Sonic for? Ah, if I push one that way, the other one goes that way too. I'm not really sure it's possible to do what I'm trying to do, but I'm still not particularly happy with the idea of trying to do what I'm supposed to do here. Oh well. Let's just see if I can... yeah. Something like that. No, don't... why are you going north? I mean, I understand horizontal vertical preference, but why is it going north instead of south there? I'm to the south of it. Oh well. I guess I just have to wait some arbitrary number of turns for it to be in the correct alignment. No! What am I doing? I want this? Something like this? No, I did something much cleverer before. And I didn't have to kill any of them. Well, it's one down at least. Oh yeah, if I can get a snake to go there, which I almost certainly can't. There we go. Well, if you had a challenge for don't kill all the tar stuff, I would have solved it. I would have gotten the don't kill all the tar stuff challenge. South of the Smite? What? Oh, south of the Smile. Yeah, there existed doors there, but honestly I found the Tar Babies an easier option. I don't know. They just kind of set themselves up in the right. Was I supposed to kill this guy? I wasn't supposed to kill this guy. What's this scroll say? Serpent containment area. Do not remove parchment. Great. Okay, I gotta... Okay. I just have to get this roach somewhere really convenient, really fast, which is almost impossible. Or... mess around with him forever and ever until that snake dies. Oh boy. I just don't know what to do here. This is the kind of pure puzzle that I'm just not... I can anticipate just waiting around forever until maybe it solves itself. It's just, you know, here's a snake and a roach. You figure it out. That snake just isn't going to go where I need it to be. Ever. It's in a loop. And I think I'm stuck here. I don't know how to take advantage of movement order. I also don't know where I'm supposed to do that. I may remind you that Mother of All Roaches was one of my least favorite levels ever. If that roach would have moved before that snake, I would be done. But he refuses. So movement order appears to be completely against me, really. I think I'd rather try a different room from this one. Let's see. It's up here. Lots and lots and lots of trapdoors. And one stupid roach. Go away, roach. No one likes you. Okay, yeah, I probably have to use the roach. I already dislike that room. What are these arrows for? There's an Ankh. And I can probably kill this in my sleep, maybe. Let's see. Oh, it's a trapdoor maze puzzle thing. Okay. So why are there snakes if this is all about the trapdoor puzzle maze thing? Do I have to pull both of them so they're both behind me on the trapdoors, coming along, but not killing me, just dying on the trapdoors when I drop them enough. Something. A bridge would make this room much more pleasant, maybe. I could just rely on dropping the bridge to kill the snakeheads. As it is, I can't even get both of them to follow me south. One of them inevitably runs into the other and starts going the other way. At least it's shorter now. Come on. Good, you do that. Good, fine, sure. Both of you do that. You keep doing that. Maybe I'll kill one of you before I even have to get in there. Has anyone ever done a simultaneous two-snake kill by making them run into a place like that? Alright. I'm sure someone is masterful enough to have done that. Alright, now there's a perfectly good place for that snake to run into. Now there's two perfectly good places. And I can't solve it that way. Let's try this. No. Oh, okay. So that's not right. Only have one entrance if I do that. Oh, okay. That'll do it. Oh, I know, that secret room. Yeah, it's based on another puzzle game that exists, as I recall. I think I looked up the answer to that one in Secret Hunting for TCB, which I really did for an awful lot of secret rooms. Do you remember the one that's just an endless array of a checkerboard of arrows, and you have a platform and there are trap doors all over the place, and you're supposed to make like 6 roaches come after you for some reason? Anyway, I didn't like that room. That's a dumb room. The problem is it's completely and totally unreadable. Okay, this... I don't know what to make of this. I have to push all 3 of these door button things. I don't have time to change which way I'm facing, and I have to start facing north if I want that guy to accomplish anything. And then I have to go all the way around listening to him doing that the whole way to face another way. I mean, I could kill... Is this breakable? There's too many doors. I need somebody to open the door that leads to the roach, but to do that you have to open the other 2 doors. Oh well. Anyway, so now I should be facing right, and wait an eternity and a half, and then unwait a few minutes. Yeah, okay. This is not the right direction to be facing. So how do you break this room, just out of curiosity? Oh, wait a second. What's up with this? This... what? Hold on a minute. Okay. So, I was mistaken. All we really need to do is open this door. What is up with these configurations? It's like this closes that, and this closes the other thing, and why? Anyway. Okay. That's not the right mimic potion to take to do that. Hooray for breaking a room to break up the kill the tedium. Yeah, exactly 3 mimics is enough, isn't it? I would like to see a hold made entirely of rooms that look like they're supposed to be solved in some really long and tedious way, but actually the intended solution is to quote-unquote break them. You sit there, do your job, And you stand there for an hour and a half and do your job. I don't know, how many minutes do you think a turn takes? Like is a turn like a billionth of a second or something? 22nd place, which means that not only have other people broken that room, but they've done it immensely faster. Okay, well, I think I've solved every room except the ones I don't understand at all. Unless I'm missing a pathway somewhere. Can't even see the blue. Oh, there's the blue door. That's an awful lot of seconds. I mean, a roach can move an entire tile. I don't know. That feels like an awful lot of seconds, though. Like, if you just count out what 3 seconds is and imagine 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That doesn't feel right, yeah? Okay. Well, I've seen every room, and I don't like this one, and I don't like that one. I guess I'll try the Evil Eye room one more time, and maybe, I don't know. How? Yeah. I think that about sums up my thoughts on this room. I know how to do the room with lots of 2x2 trap doors, but I don't want to, because there's like 18 snakes and only 1 roach, and that just sounds like a pain. It just keeps doing that. Okay. Well, the next 2 holds on the list are Advanced Concepts and Advanced Concepts 2, but I've already played those. Should I do some kind of overview of them, like messing around in them? I know for a fact I won't clear most of that, and those are huge, sprawling levels. I'm doing this mostly to try things that I haven't ever seen before, so it feels like going and retreading Advanced Concepts, no real reason. And it doesn't feel necessary to bother with that. I'm just going to wait for the stream to catch up because I know there's a long delay. I want opinions. I think I'm moving on from this one. So, in light of the fact that I've seen Advanced Concepts and Advanced Concepts 2, I've 100%ed Avos's dungeon. I've played Bithro's Brain before. There's just a small list of things that I can't see second level until I actually get the... Anyway. Alright. Yeah, okay. So, I played Bithro's Brain. I guess I think I beat this, but didn't get any of the secrets, which is why, yeah. Looks like I didn't finish any secrets in this hold, and I might have looked up answers to 1 or 2 of the rooms, really. Okay. Caravel Net. Where is Artful Architecture? Why is it not showing up in the Caravel Net list? It should be in the Caravel Net list, right? If I have not... No. Unmastered? Non-Caravel Net? There's too many categories and too thin of a thing to select them from. Well, no, like, I have the option to download a hold that I don't... Like, I have the option to download any holds that I don't have... Oh, wait, I know. They're down here, aren't they? Okay, sorry. Here's what's going on. I didn't download any of these, so there's lots of A's left. It's just that I hadn't downloaded them. Okay, let's download all these A's, like a bunch of A's. Way down to here. Download all that. Okay. I forgot the way it displays them is this weird, like, this then that thing. Okay. There. Adam's Tower by HyperMe. The mage Adam needs someone to clean out one of his towers, so he hires Beether to see if he is as good as they say. Alright. Let's try this. I think this will be the last one, since it is 4 of them. It will be about 4. I like 4s. Alright. Adam's Tower, floor ground. Let's see if you're as good as they say. What about my as good as they say? I need to destroy the trapdoors and I don't know if this is important or not. I'll just kill these guys and push this button. Drop the trapdoors. Kill you. Kill you. That didn't seem too hard. Okay. There sure is a Slayer over there. Can I just kill him, please? Please tell me I didn't need that Slayer for something. Like, I can't possibly conceive of why I would have to hang on to that Slayer in this situation. I mean, this would be harder if these were tar or something. Okay. Well, I cleared floor ground. Now I just need to go do this again for some reason. Okay, let's see the next level. Welcome to the first floor. Oh, so that was the underground floor. That was B1F, I guess. And more blue door here. It's not shy about telling me where the exit room is, which is always convenient, I guess. Okay. I just want to kill the things, right? So... I killed the things. Oh, okay, it's a traffic light thing. Yeah, this is a bit of a dangerous tower to try and practice magic in, but maybe these are the very important magical tower. Did I already complete the level? Huh. What's this room for? Hi, Half. What are you doing here? Are you young Half or old Half? So in Journey to Rooted Hold, young Half is just called Half, right? He didn't start being called old Half until later. There's no way this is what I was supposed to be doing. This is completely wrong, I'm absolutely certain. Yeah, okay. I needed to do something. This. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to do this, and then that. No, I can't get back if I do that. So, this. Going. No, wait. How do I... Oh, wait, there's a tunnel. I keep forgetting there's a tunnel. This room just doesn't seem especially hard, though. I just keep feeling like at some point this hold is going to spring on me something I don't understand. But so far its rooms have been fairly simple. Okay, does it get really hard on like the 3rd or 4th level or something? Let's find out. Floor 2nd. So far so good. Remember to look for secrets. Oh hey, a less hole filled level room place thing. Why full of death? I guess it could just be an easy hold. Why does this room have master walls? That's really weird. Why? Okay. Let's just go here. Yeah. Okay. I'm interpreting this trapdoor as a time waster so that I can have the roaches spawn, I guess. I have the option of just doing that. I don't know, just when I see the name that I recognize from the forum on hold, I just kind of automatically expect it to be like a tough puzzle place. Yeah, I agree. How did he get there? You won't escape. Will you shut up? Will you please shut up? My goodness, it's like you don't know how to be a kind person or anything. I'm just supposed to push this, aren't I? Mimic wall! Oh, okay. So I guess I wasn't supposed to step on that fuse. Well, I'm gonna just do this and eliminate a lot of my problems right off the bat, like as quickly as possible. I don't even need this guy. Well, that was easy. Alright then. 10th place tie. A textbook Delver mistake. Yeah, sure. If you say so. Which mistake was that? Talking to you? Isn't the line, "Ah, textbook Delver mistake," though? Don't think I don't see that room edge there. This is a nice relaxing thing to do after having some more stressful holds with tar double cutting all over the place. So I'm happy enough about it. I don't know if I would rate this terribly high though, even as easy dungeon room places go. What the heck? Even as easy dungeon room places go, I think Avos's dungeon is really a little better maybe. It was built kind of specifically to introduce someone who's never played Deadly Rooms of Death to it. Okay, well, I'm sure I did that wrong. Okay. Was this like your first or so? Alright, I made it in time. Was this like a really early hold or such? That was kind of a puzzle. I had to kill the things, but fast. I mean, let me put it this way. This is immensely better than 3LV, okay? This is probably also better than one level easy hole. Like, it feels like some thought or work or effort went into this, yeah? I need to communicate that. Like, if you hadn't made anything else, like if I got this when I first... If this was like, if you had just put this out and I had never... Sorry, if you had just put this out and hadn't made anything else yet, I would probably react to this with, yeah, this is fun, this isn't bad, this has some... There are some pretty decent ideas in this, keep going. Which is a better assessment than I can give to, again, 3LV, for example, which has a room that is just a pile of brains are there and you smash them up. And there's a secret room in the south room, I think. Yeah, the classic Delver mistake is pushing the left switch instead of the right switch. You do that in Link to the Past, and you know what you get? A whole lot of snakes. It is the left switch that's wrong, isn't it? It's like the exact same. That's not a secret room. That's it, isn't it? You push the left switch. Zelda tells you push that switch over there. She doesn't tell you which one, and it's got to be the. You got to push. Okay, I can't even do that. I have to make it all the way back around through the post-mastery room of doom. Be careful here, the floor is falling down and temporary platforms are common on this floor. Okay. That was really hard. I'm sorry. I still don't think that we've even plumbed the depths of how many very different traversal puzzles you can throw. What is happening with the... Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? I still don't think we've explored every possible trapdoor traversal puzzle that there is. Not even without including bridges. There's just so much potential in trapdoors alone, it feels like. Okay. Follow me this way and follow me that way. It also, for some reason, has a negotiator's face. Is it a Harpy Wraithwing thing? 82nd place tie. It's almost like I'm not trying very hard to get a good position. Why did they do that? I see them just jump to a weird horizontal position instead of going the way I needed them to. Okay. And more Wraithwings. I don't know, I'd be pretty happy if every Wraithwing in the game would just say bye Beethro and leave the room, and if the rooms were designed to behave that way so that you didn't need them for anything. Okay, I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh, whoa, hi. Let's see all the spiders. Okay. Two bits. How are you remaking them? Like, it would be kind of interesting if you took like a basic room like this and you just sort of tweaked it a little bit so that a thing that was easy to do before becomes much harder? I don't know. Anyway. I think I said how with the wrong intonation for what I was actually trying to ask. I meant like, in what way is the remaking happening? Like, what is the method of the thing? Anyway, there's an awful lot of long walkways. This one has roaches on it. Yep. One, two, three, 4 brains. That's like a quad brain. Is it exit level time? Yes, it's exit level time. Alright. This way. Floor 4th, created April 2nd. Did you start this on April Fool's Day? I didn't even notice when this was created. Watch out, there are many monsters on this floor, so use your sword wisely. 7th place tie. Ugh. Okay. When I first started making levels for Deadly Rooms of Death, I had been making levels for other games for ages, like NetShift. When it was around, I made big sprawling levels for that. I made Portal 2 levels for a while. I was pretty used to the idea of making a puzzle in a level, making a puzzle level thing. I just needed to come to an understanding of how Deadly Rooms of Death actually works. So the very first thing I tried was just putting a whole lot of roaches in one room. That became Invisible Brains, I don't know, 1 East? It's the room with the 2 areas that are full of roaches, and each of which has 2 queens, and there's brains, and there's stuff like that. This says OIE, but I'm not sure what that means. Why does the wizard have a tower? Why does the wizard have a tower with the word OIE just written on it in walls? Okay. Now, I'm gonna choose this way because it might be secret. It's not secret, it's a snake. Let's see if I can make this snake do what I want it to. Turns out I can. I could also have pushed that button to make it do what I wanted. Okay, well... there we go. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I can go north from that room. If I push this button, and I get all these trapdoors, there's a master wall just hanging out here. Oh boy, so many eyes. wait. Go. There's a queen here, and two. This is a big tunnel maze thing. I wonder if there have been any serious like maze rooms that use tunnels. Like the whole idea of the room is you need to get from point A to point B, but instead of being a straightforward maze, there are tunnels you have to interpret too. I'm sure there are rooms like that. Yay! 10th place. Exit room. Exit level. Exit. What's over here? It's not a secret room. It's a postmastery room, I guess. Which way am I going? I think I was going up. This is the final place to clean. Don't die here. It would show you get tired too quickly. Alright. I really want the Smite Master selections, but I'm too much of a cheapskate to convince myself to purchase something for that many dollars that I would need to buy all of them. I'm just sort of hoping I'll eventually trickle in a few of them with like 8-timer prizes or something. Well, yeah, because there's a wizard, right? I mean, you don't just say there's a wizard and then not put any magic in your hold, right? There's no magic in this hold, is there? I mean, like, gosh, that sounds awful when I say that. Anyway. Okay. I apparently made a mistake here. Maybe I can fix it. Something like that, perhaps? Oh dear. I think I messed up my own chances with this room, but there's a secret way out, so that's good. What do these doors do? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, warp zone. Oh, I thought that was gonna say explosion or fire or something. Imagine if there's just a series of scrolls the player walks through that say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the last one says fire, and if the player steps on it, they get a tactile explosion. This right here, this is a secret room, alright. North, east, south, west, northwest. Sure, I guess. I feel sad that I actually came into this too late to have ever built anything that could have tried out to attempt to be a Smite Master selection. Like, there are no more. They're not gonna make any more, and I feel bad that I got into the game just too late to even try to make one, you know? Oh gosh, you can't solve it from that way. Oh, okay, we're in trouble now. Okay. Let's try going back to level 5. That was level 1. I went back to level 1. Okay, yeah, I did that wrong. Maybe I can restore. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh yeah, where do these stairs go? Secret floor of doom! Use codes here. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna go back. So I was trying to warp to the top floor again, but I accidentally picked the first floor. This is the 5th floor, which takes me back up to this floor. I need to not die here, basically. That's the plot. It's a very engaging plot. I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, and this time I didn't mess myself up with those seeps. Okay. Alright. And I'm probably not going to backtrack. Say goodbye to the Slayer. I only just now realized that I actually failed to push the trapdoor buttons correctly. So does the secret floor of Doom actually contain any Doom? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, exit level. 100th place. I did a really poor job at that room, apparently. Well, I don't feel like trying to figure out the secret codes business, so I'm gonna say that's enough for today. We've had a good 2 hours of rooms. I'm going to cook tacos soon. That takes a good 2 hours or so. Alright, so today we covered 46 Slayer Adventure, which was tough, but the rooms I managed to solve were pretty nice. 89th Slayer, which was alright. I just kind of stopped at some point. There were a couple of places where I had to double stab things, and that wasn't very much fun. We did Abel's Hold, first level, and I didn't know what I was doing because, you know, snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? And finally, Adam's Tower. And that was a level, that was a hold that existed. It was no one level easy hold, but it existed. Alright. Well, I think that's it for today. Hope everyone's weekend is going alright. Probably see you next week.